Will you just look at the state of this weather? It's absolutely horrific. All bets are off when it comes to parking when it's like this. There's just been some horrific parking I've witnessed already today. Literally on top of junctions. It's been mad. There's been a mum that literally drove straight at me, tried to have a head-on accident with me to avoid a puddle. I've already picked up the daughter and I pretty much needed to change my pants when I got home because it's the little toddlers that get me. The ones that are all prepared by the mums. They've got the wellies on, they've got the full-on, you know, outdoor rainy suits on. And you're standing there all innocent next to a massive puddle. And then what happens? They obviously spot the puddle, don't they? And they jump in it and they splash everywhere and it goes all over you. And what can you do? You just have to go, oh, you're so funny. I'm not parking on the main road anymore. Recently, a mum crashed into a parked car as she was trying to drive past. They literally drove into the rear quarter and then just drove off, carried on down the road. It was really busy traffic, so it's not like she could escape quickly. The mum was actually still in her parked car. She jumped out, started chasing her down the road with her phone out, trying to get a registration plate. Only then, that person stopped and they exchanged numbers. But I honestly think that woman was just going to drive off had she not have been stopped. It was just terrible. I've come so close to having my wing mirror taken off umpteen times now. That's the other reason I don't park down the side of the main road by the school. The mums in the SUVs are the worst. They've seemingly got no idea about the width of their cars. And I just like flinch. I'm sitting here waiting for my lad to come out and I'm watching them go past, literally missing my wing mirror by like that much, like less than an inch. And it's not just like a one-off. You're talking on one school run, maybe 4 or 5 mums will come past and each one of them are getting closer and closer to the point where I put the wing mirror in now. Because they're not going to stop, are they? They're just going to carry on. If someone crashes into a parked car, as if they're going to stop when they bump a wing mirror. There's also the slight issue of mums with their kids walking past all the parked cars on the main road, and all of the kids and stuff just seemingly don't care. They just walk and bang into the cars with their coats and their bags, and mums with scooters, the little kids, they don't seem to realise, they just smash into the cars and get and carry on. Even the mums were doing it. One mum managed to get her scooter jammed inside the wheel of a nice new X5. Don't even know how they managed that. And I was right behind her and I watched her literally just eyeball the driver and she just gave him a big smile and then walked off. Another mum recently drove over her kid's foot. I don't even know how you do that. The main reason I don't park on the main road anymore though is just because it's an absolute bottleneck. It's a standard road, so you got one lane either side, but everyone parks down one side of the road. So in theory it turns it into a single track road. And you can imagine there's say 10 cars parked and then there's a little gap, like a passing area. But the problem is, all the mums come in from both sides and descend upon each other in, like, say, 10, 15 cars at a time, and they all just reach that one little spot. So a couple of them go into the parking, into the passing space, and then the rest are just fully blocked either end. And then one by one, they all have to try and reverse, and they can't reverse in a straight line. They all do this weird zigzag reversing, and it just literally causes a bottleneck for like 10-15 minutes at a time. So that's all for today. Please like, subscribe and comment, and I'll be back with more of the same soon.